And I'm here to make the other speakers look good. And Elizabeth mentioned curiosity about his origin. And since it's my origin, I feel I can say a few things about it. We had great parents. We did some things the same and many things different, and once we became adults, we always lived in different places, but we'd get together with the family at times. And those were always great occasions, very lively. David was a competitive person. He was a swimmer in school and college, and somehow these family gatherings would always be around a pool, and we'd have competitions. He always made sure that the important competitions were in the pool where he could excel. And, I heard that he made good decisions. I'm glad of that, but I don't know where that ability came from. When my dad went to Pearl Harbor after the war broke out, after Pearl Harbor, Mom didn't think he should serve, but because he was old enough that he didn't have to serve, but he wanted to. And that influenced us. But I was just a toddler. But Florida she took the family to Florida to live during the period my father was away. And then we went back to Florida many times, spring vacations especially, and I remember one, David had a sense of adventure and hit a sports car, a little coupe, and driving down the Sunshine State Parkway. And it's probably the time I remember best as being a happy time shared with my brother. And he said, "Let's see if this thing will drive without anybody touching the steering wheel." And I said, "How do we do that?" "Well, you push the right door and I'll push the left door, and the door sticking out will steer the car." And I think we did that for about 5 miles and lots of giggles. My father was the original storyteller. And sitting around the table, he'd come home from work and tell us the story he'd heard that day. And my father loved Shaggy Dog stories. So if I told you one of these stories, we'd miss lunch. But he kept us all. He taught us all that laughing was an important part of life. Well, let me thank Shelley for her enriching his life in Oklahoma in the last few years, and thank the speakers as well as so many people here that shared their fellowship with him, and I know that helped him a lot.